Welcome back. Yes, the wordsmith's answer was inferior. Now, David, last night you stepped into the pulpit. You gave us a very nice little sermon, but I don't think you quite finished, did you?
No, in fact, there's more.
There's more.
That's right. You can't escape the chapel just yet. I'm sticking with the book of Genesis, and quite amazingly, with Gabrielle's surname of Abel, I created this word story. I composed it a few weeks ago, getting ready for the show, and here I'm talking about Cain. So we've got Cain and Abel on the one show.
By complete coincidence.
By complete coincidence. A minor miracle, in fact. Now, due to the misdeeds of Cain, when he was banished to the land of Nod, that's why we say raising Cain, the expression. And it's,
yeah, I wonder sometimes whether some people might think it's to do with the sugar industry.
In fact, a lot of people do think it's C-A-N-E, possibly thinking of Cain as making a loud noise, but it is Cain, the first murderer. And it's the phrase means to make a great fuss or to bring trouble upon yourself, as was the result of his crime. And when he was banished to the land of Nod, to exile, he wore the mark of Cain, which is another expression here in the dictionary, and that has come to mean a predisposition for evil.
So it's not actually a physical mark, or it was a physical mark.
Well, it actually was a stigma that was placed upon him. And that also is the other meaning of the mark of Cain. That is, it's an identifier for someone as a troublemaker. It's a controversial phrase, but it is here listed, and both phrases coming from that one action in the Bible. And there's the comical theory, of course, that when God gave him the mark of Cain and exiled him, the reason being was that people who met him didn't know him from Adam.
Well, a lovely final sermon from the dictionary.
It is the final one.
Thank you very much, David. Let's have a look at our scores. And Gabrielle is on 8. Hugh, just a few points ahead on 11 as we head into our next letters. You to choose, Gabrielle.
I'll start with a consonant, thanks, Lily.
Thanks, Gabrielle. Y.
And another one, please.
C.
And a vowel.
O.
And another consonant.
N.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a good consonant, thanks.
S.
Getting there. And another vowel, please.
I.
One more vowel, please.
A.
And a consonant to finish, thanks.
And to finish, D.
And here's the clock. Well, Gabrielle, you were happy with that S, but what about the rest of the mix?
Not too bad. 7.
7. Nice work. Hugh?
7 as well.
Let's start with yours, please, Hugh.
Deacons.
And yours, Gabrielle?
To keep with the Bible theme, the same.
Just the same. Well, could you verify, please? Thank you. Well, they have picked up on your biblical focus, David.
It's amazing, actually, because don't forget that Gabriel also found reaction in the first game, which is an anagram of creation. Deacons, of course, excellent 7s. And my 8 is also clerical, and it's diocesan. D-I-O-C-E-S-A-N, which relates to a diocese, which is the responsibility of a bishop.
Well, a divine mix. 7 points each for Hugh and Gabrielle. Well, let's see if the next letters produce a slightly more secular result. What do you reckon, Hugh?
Could I start with a consonant, please?
R.
And another consonant?
S.
And another consonant?
L.
And a vowel?
O.
And another vowel?
E.
And another consonant?
M.
And another consonant?
D.
And a vowel?
U.
And one more vowel.
And lastly, I.
30 seconds on the clock. How many that time, Hugh?
7.
And Gabrielle?
And a 7 for me too.
Let's start there, please.
Modules.
And yours, Hugh?
Mousier.
Mousier. Happy with that, David?
Mousier, mousy. Mousy, mousier. You're blessed. Well done. Fantastic work, Hugh. Mousier is good. And modules, also good. Good play. This is quite bizarre. I thought we were almost going to spell secular with the first 3 consonants. I found an 8, and that was moulders, which is a bizarre word, M-O-U-L-D-E-R-S, because it doesn't just mean to decay, but also means one who makes is a moulder as well. So making and decaying, all in one word.
All in the one word. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, David. Well done to Hugh and Gabrielle. 7 points each. Well, Gabrielle, you had to wrestle with Hugh's 6 balls last time. What number combination would you prefer?
Not quite as adventurous. I'll have 2 large and 4 small, thanks, Lily.
Thanks, Gabrielle. 2 large, 4 small. And starting with the smalls, 9, 7, 9, 3. And the 2 large, 25 and 100. The target to reach is 520.
Thanks, Lily. Let's see if we can get there. Well, Gabrielle, I have a feeling that was actually quite a difficult mix. How did you go?
Yeah, nowhere near it on that
Nowhere
one.
near? Hugh?
No, I didn't do much better.
Complete defeat. Well, that was a tough one. Was it a tough one for you too, Lily?
Really tricky, actually, Richard, but I managed to get there in the end. Now, I'm just going to make a 5 here on the side. If I subtract the 3 from the 7, gives you 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. Put that aside for a second. 100 plus the 9 by the 5 is 545, and then subtract the 25 gives you 520.
Nice work, Lily. Very elegant solution, because that was a tough one. So tough that neither Hugh nor Gabrielle scored any points. However, our scores are still very close. Gabrielle is on 22. Hugh is only 3 points ahead on 25. As we head into our next break, another word mix for you. This time, minor gas. And the clue, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Back shortly.